Yeah, I know. I'm gonna stay out of. Oh yeah.
Oh, we gotta zoom in on that, don't we? Oh yeah. There we go. Just getting everything started up, guys. Yeah. Gonna be starting on lane 4. What's up? Oh, look at the love. Look at the love. Yeah. Nick, what's going on, buddy? Nice seeing you. Yeah, we got an ACST match today. We got Moose Almeida versus Rob Brown. If you guys watch my King of the River, they're usually here. And here I have to keep score, so let's hope I keep score correctly. Oh, nice start there for Moose. Just a little off the head pin, but that's okay. Kathy, what's going on? Oh, Nick, already sending the hearts. I love it. Thank you. Nice seeing the same people show up every single time. You guys are awesome. You really are. It's a good start. All right. There's a 10 start for Moose. Peter, what's going on? How are you today? I'm doing great. Yeah, coached the kids league this morning over at Academy, and then now I'm doing this. So it's been a good day so far. Bowling pretty much all day long. Nothing I want to do more on a beautiful Saturday with the sun shining than be in a bowling alley all day. No, trust me, Rob, if I didn't want to do it, I wouldn't do it, you know? Yeah, no, this is fun. I always love doing this. It's got to be no good. So that pin is just a little bit out there, so they got to go check that out and move it. I am not bowling today. Nope, I'm just covering this match, just like I'll be doing tomorrow. I'm doing the same thing. This is a B-level match, though. So these are guys that I'll be bowling later on in the season. But I get to cover them now because I'm good friends with Rob and I know Moose. Hey, there you go. Who were you watching before, Ken? Were you watching the female match that was going on in Exeter? Yeah, see, I don't mind. I heard Sonia got a great, was it a 178 or something, game 1? That was crazy. Oh, there you go, nice spare. Okay. Very nice, they must be up in Exeter. Or are they doing a different match? All over it. Nice 7, Phil. 37 through 3. Oh. This should be a good matchup, though. Both these guys are in the high 100 numbers, so like 106 to 108. Cheryl, how's it going? Yeah, this is an ACST match. Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour. Week 1 matchup. Ah, got a lot of action out of that. The pins do not fall that good for me here. So this will be his last frame before he sits down and Rob goes up. This is called Candlepin bowling, and it is the best kind of bowling there is. Basically, a niche version that's pretty much only found in New England. Much smaller balls, much smaller pins. Same length of the lanes though. Yeah, it's kind of a tournament. It's more of a league. There's 18-week season, and you bowl one person from every 2 weeks. Yeah, I know, Eric. I am not bowling today, Vince. Nope. I am just covering this match, watching Rob and Moose bowl head-to-head. Oh, trying to show this to more people. Get more people to see it. Reeve, what's going on, buddy? How's everything today? Singles. It's not really a bracket though either. It's because we bowl 18 weeks no matter what, and then the top 8 to make the playoffs, and the playoffs is where it really starts. This place is as old school as it comes. After Rob throws this, I'll show you what I'm doing to keep score. A half Worcester right there. See, I'm actually writing down the scores by hand here. There are 4 divisions. There's A, B, C, and D. The A division is mostly pros, B are semi-pros, C is good league bowlers, and D is everyone else. It's basically how it shakes itself out. And then within each division, there's another smaller division of 4 bowlers. So Rob, Moose, and myself, we're all part of the B division. Tie ball game so far through 2020. Just a little outside there. So that was a gutter ball. Because it happened on the first ball, he's able to reset the pins and redo it. So that way he doesn't have to minus that. Oh. He's staying to the outside of it right now. Much better ball there. Come on. That pin wants to fall down, but it's just not. All right, 29 through 3 to Moose's 37. So right now, Rob is down by 8. Not a big deal. Very manageable. Still very early. This is a scratch league. So there's no handicap at all. It's just one bowler versus one bowler. Makes it easy. We don't have to do too much math figuring out the handicaps. Oh, it's a little to the right. It's going to take me a little while longer to get to the level that the pros are on. Come on. How did that pin not fall down again? That pin does not like Rob today. 38 through 4, only down by 7 now. Gained a pin. That was a nice spare though, wasn't it? Yeah. I mean, just the fact that I got that terrible leave after the first ball and then was able to make it was kind of fun. It is not 100 miles an hour, but generally they throw between 30 and 40 miles an hour, depending. And yes, it is pretty much all straight balls. The reason is, here, let me give up some scores at the halfway mark. There we go. And at the halfway point, that's what it is, 54 to 46 with Moose at the lead. This game is extremely difficult, Ken. Pro bowlers only will average about 120. And like I said, these guys probably average around 106 to 108. So they're just a tier below right now. great ball from Moose. Did you do an FNM last night, Drew? No, he's got to wait for the pin to stop moving before he starts throwing the ball. I did, went 3-0. Felt great. Oh, wow. That was a great looking ball, and it just did not want to go. Yeah, my draft was ridiculous. I had like 8 rares, all on color. And it was kind of silly how strong my deck was. Oh, well, this is called Candlepin Bowling, and your average is never going to be 237. The highest score ever recorded in Candlepin Bowling is at 245. 10-pin bowling is very different. Yeah, it's got some good action there. Whoa, 5 confettis is pretty good. Hey, Tanya, what's happening? I only got the 1 confetti so far. It happened to be a land tax. I was pretty excited about that. No, there's no real hook on the ball because there's no oil on the lanes. And, 9. 73. Yeah, land tax is a great card, of course. Yeah, no hooking the ball because you really want to put a lot of speed on the ball. It really helps get the pins to move more. This is called Candle. Oh, come on, Kev. You would know that if you bought a shirt off me that says Candlepin Bowling is the best kind of bowling there is. Oh, come on. Nice shot from Moose. Yeah, until I saw who it was. Now, if you've never been up to New England, you might not have ever heard of this. It's pretty much, oh, nice spare. Pretty much only found in New England and like Atlantic Canada. It is just these 2 guys bowling. They're head to head right now. Nice spare with a big fill there. Nice 9 fill. Looks for a 92 right now through 8. Yeah, you do switch lanes. You do 5 frames at a time, and you switch after 5. So they just were on lane 4 for 5 frames. Now they're going to be on lane 3 for another 5. Because we use 4 balls at a time, it kind of goes pretty quick. You don't have to wait for your ball to keep coming back. Today will be 5 games. 2, 4, 6, 8, 2 fill for a 104 through 9. This is the very first game, so they're halfway through game 1 right now. What makes you a semi-pro? Basically, having an average over 105 is basically what I call like a semi-pro bowler. Basically just if you're almost good enough to catch up to the pros, but not always. Still 10-4 frame. I don't know what that means. All right, let me just update the scores for everybody. That was a 10. Was that a 3 fill or a 2 fill? That was a 3 fill on the spare? Okay. 115 for Moose. And there's the score because I still have to write everything down by hand. Yes. So scoring is basically the same as 10-pin. First ball being a strike, second one being a spare. Third one's the only real difference, and that is just takes total pinfall. So you can get a 10, which say you can't get in 10-pin. And obviously we get to use the wood that stays on the lane. We just leave it on the lane. Get to use it to make our spares, which is always fun. Logan says, let's go Moose. Any idea who your next match is against? Only the best bowler in the B division, and that's me. Oh, halfway there to Worcester, that is. Third ball cannot be a spare. No, third ball can be a 10. Only the second ball can be a spare, because a spare you get one bonus ball, and that would be the third ball. Oh no. Yep, the ball is only between 2 pounds 4 ounces and 2 pounds 7 ounces. Yeah, on Thursday I was not paying attention at all to the feed. I should have, because maybe it would have helped me bowl better. I bowled so bad on Thursday. .69 right now. Yep. There'll be a lot of open frames. Candlepin bowling is extremely hard. What type of bowling is this? This is called Candlepin bowling, and it is the best kind of bowling. Joe bowled great, yes. Joe bowled great, Kev bowled great, Jeff Little bowled good. There you go, nice spare. Yeah, I was the only one who was really like having an off day. Yeah, we're just giants. There's no holes in the ball. Who's that, Kevin? Good looking guy, let me tell you. That'll be my opponent next time. Trying to keep up with writing my score down too. It's not easy. Wow, look at this. Unbelievable. So 84, 93, 103. So here we go. Final scores there. 115 to 103. Share it to you guys too. 115 to 103. I did manage to get 2 points. That is correct. I did pin great. That's what I wanted to, like, I started looking at it afterward, and, like, it was okay. Like, I bowled good. I made a lot of, like, the single pins, but, man, my second ball was just not working. Hey, thank you for the TikTok. And the rose, guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are absolutely awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I definitely agree there. It felt like it. That was a no mark 94, yeah. I missed 6 pins total. Oh, already. Always blocking so many people. Nice, starting with a 9. 1 pin below where he was before. In Europe, we play 9 pin bowlings. Yeah, so this basically only exists in like northern New England and Atlantic Canada. Although I have been told that there is one Candlepin bowling alley in Germany. Yeah, like an old military base somewhere. Don't quote me on that. That's what I was told one time. So if you happen to be near Germany, you could definitely go try to find it. And then let me know how it is. I'd love to see a video on it. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Yeah. That was a nice try on. That's pretty much what you have to do. You got to kind of make the pins dance around and just hope that it hits that pin. 10 for 19 through 2. Oh, because Kathy, the old school lanes like this have the ball returns on the outside. So lane 1 has its own ball return, 2 and 3 have one, 4 and 5 have one, and that's just the way it is. Oh, you look through my videos, you'll see my face. I bowl all the time. Unless you're going to give me that other gift thing. Oh, nice try. Honestly, baseman, yes. That is kind of what it is. And I don't want to say it's the first ball is just pure luck, but I'm not bowling today, Tanya. The first ball, it's kind of like 50-50 luck and skill. You hit the pocket as best you can, and then make your spare afterward. This is not a strike. I am not bowling today at all, so I won't be bowling again until Tuesday. I'm just hanging out, watching my friends bowl. I live not too far away from River Walk Lanes, so it's really easy for me to come down here. And as long as they don't mind me recording them, I'll gladly do it. I mean, you really have to be. If you want to become a pro bowler, you got to be able to make those single pin shots. I mean, that's where you're going to get those extra pin here, extra pin there, and increase your average over time. I bowled absolutely terrible, Tanya. I had bowled below 500 for the first time in a long time, and only had a 485. Just pins didn't want to fall for me. No, never be sorry. I'm always thrilled to see you when I see you, and when you're not there, it's okay. There's a nice spare right there for Moose. Let me give everybody at home the score update at the halfway point, 47. Here we go, 47 in a ball. Yeah, we all have bad days, and I think that's all it really was. Yes, so if you get them all down in your third ball, that's not a spare. If you get them all down in your third ball, that's a 10 with no bonus balls. So a spare, you get 1 bonus ball, and a strike, obviously, you get 2. And that's not the case in Candlepin. Oh, there you go, nice spare. Oh, see, you got to get out there. Got to get out there and go bowling. Bowling's so much fun. It's just a good time when you just get out of the house, hang out with the guys. That's what I always was doing before I started, like trying to become better. I was just going out there and having fun with my friends. Have a couple lemonades, Yeah, it's just innocent fun. You're not going to get in too much trouble bowling. All right, 25 through 2 now. Well, I mean, I would never admit that I drink anything except, lemonade. I don't want TikTok to get upset with me. Oh, good ball there. Come on. That was a nice try. Okay. That makes more sense. I was like, I don't know what mommy lemonade is. Oh, great ball there. Yeah, nice pocket shot. And just nothing goes. There you go, nice 10. 44 through 4. Right now he's technically up 4 pins, box for box, but he's going up against a spare in this one. Shelby, what's going on, boy? I am great. I am absolutely great. Oh, that pin is in a terrible position. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just, I don't like it. I think you can get around it, though. Like, that's the real big thing here. Can you get around that pin? Nope. So that pin right there is what we call a roadblock. You gotta. That piece of wood was just absolutely stopping him from doing anything. Neither one of them gotten a strike yet. No, this is not a strike game. Strikes happen, but it's not very common, you know. Yes, but there is one Candlepin bowling alley from what I've been told, but it's mostly, yeah, the 9-pin bowling. Yes. So to make your spares, Kyle, you really want to be able to learn how to use the pins, the down pins. That's where you really become a much better bowler. Is once you learn how to make things like bounce off the wall or kind of shoot in the right direction. There's no necessarily money on this. It's just it's part of a 18-week tournament. So it's called the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour. This is week 1. We'll be playing all the way up through April and May. And there'll be money at the end for sure. Like in this league, I was in the C division last year, and I think I won close to $1,000 in the league. Yeah, you just need to be able to throw it as hard as Josh. That guy throws it harder than almost anybody I know. That is only a 9. That one went in the gutter. Foul ball. Dave, what's going on, buddy? I'm good. Hubs for life. What's going on, buddy? You throw a nice ball, though. The only thing I didn't like about recording you, Kev, when you were on here, you kept standing in front of the camera for the shots, and so it made some of the shots really hard to show when you had a nice shot. Correct, yeah. If it goes in the gutter and someone knocks a pin down, that those pins are no good. Yes, this is for the tour. Yep. Yep, the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour. Highly recommend following them on Facebook if you guys want to. Oh, one more. Yeah, I was told that they were doing some other things. There you go, nice spare. Yeah, don't feel bad for me. It was just some bad luck that day. I was upset with myself for not being able to make some of those easy spares. But, you know, it is what it is. We all have good days, we all have bad days. And that was just one of the worst days I've had in a long time. I didn't feel like myself. Okay, here we go, guys. Let them Facebook know. 97. Let you guys know. 97. Rob's at a 53 right now. Yeah, I'll be back on my game Tuesday when I have Max around. Scoring is almost like 10 pin. I can't wait to see it. Yeah, I might have wanted one on Thursday because I was very down on myself, which I do that, you know, when I start bowling poorly. Always be Batman, yes. If ever given the chance, always be Batman. There you go, nice spare. My parents don't want me to be, but so this is called Riverwalk Lanes in Amesbury, Massachusetts. And this is Candlepin Bowling here at Riverwalk. Known affectionately as the River, because we don't use that. We don't talk about those last R's in a word here in Amesbury, Massachusetts. 2, 4, 5. Just missed that, just a little bit to the left. That wasn't too far from going. 8 for 76. I got to keep score. This is such an old school bowling alley that we keep score by paper and pen or paper and pencil. Oh, I know we do. Trust me. Oh, yeah. You don't see that in 10 pin right there. Just plucking the 2 pin. I'd like to see a 10 pin guy try to do that. Whoa! Some weird action on that one. Those pins came forward. Again, we got another roadblock right there. Yep. Yeah, we knew that was going to happen. That pin was just at a terrible angle. There you go. Nice 10. We're in 94. Need a mark here. Just got out of the beach. Nice. Hey, never be sorry about being late. Just happy to see you here. That's all. Always happy to see my regulars every week. Ooh, for a 7 for a 101. So he got a +4, but he was down by 12. So now total Moose is +8. There we go. There's the scores. And then I'll give you guys the scores. There we go. Moose is now winning by 8 pins for the whole match. I am not bowling today, Shane. I'm just covering Moose and Rob's match. They happen to be at Riverwalk, which is really close to my house. And Rob's child bowls with Max on Saturday mornings in the kids' league. So he asked if I wanted to cover it. I'm like, yeah, of course I do. Yeah, that sounds fantastic. Max and Rob's daughter are good friends. Have been for years. Oh, plucking out just the 3 pin. We're taking both sides today. I mean, the only good thing about hitting that shot is that it's still a makeable spare. Ken, I can't wait for you to try it sometime. Oh, man, this to me is the worst shot. The complete spread eagle. It's when you punch everything through in the back and just have the 3 and 3. I would rather get the quarter Worcester shot than that shot. You played it the right way. What you got to do is just take one side and then the other side. When that happens, that's all you can do. It's weird. I feel like I just saw you. Honestly, with your scores you had this morning, CJ, you could have been bowling in this right now. CJ, that's Lost Chicken Strips right there. Started with a 123, and you didn't have the 111. You had a what? A 110 also? Yeah, he was crushing it earlier this morning in the kids' league. Oh, okay, it was a 111, yeah. That's right, because you owe me a drink. Of course, yeah. How could I forget? You and Larry. Yeah, but Ryan Sorrentino said, just Tony, just Coach Tony, that's it. And you know what? That sounded good to me. There's 10 frames per game. All right, here's Moose's scores. That way you guys can just know what's going on. This place is very old school, and they don't even have like electronic scorekeeping. So it's all still pen and paper, pencil and paper. I do pen because I'm not going to make a mistake. Oh, great ball there. Pretty close to a strike right there for Rob Brown. For the first time, he's got some good wood. Oh, trust me, you'll be fine. You'll definitely get a patch for it. At some point, Told you, this year you're going to have over 100 average. There you go, nice spare. The way you've been bowling over the past few years, you've gotten better and better every time, so I expect a big season out of you. Wow. Wow, look at the strike. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me with that strike? You can say whatever. They are resurfaced like every year or two, but there's no oil put on the lanes, Jason. So it's not really done the same exact way, but they have their own way to do it. But yeah, they're constantly sanded down and kind of fixed up. Wow. Rob is crushing it right now. Okay. Yep, pin fell down, so he's just throwing it down there. I assume he wanted to kind of move the pins around. Completely missed, but man, the pins just want to fall for him today. I didn't think there was room there for that ball to go in between those pins and that piece of wood. But somehow he found just enough room. Yeah, a nice 10 there. 67 through 4 right now for Rob. Great bowling going on right now. No, not even a half. He's still got one more frame with a strike. With a strike! Are you kidding me? Wow. Let me show you guys what Rob just put up right there. 77 with 2 balls at the half. Look at all those marks. Nice bowling, kid. Yeah, super half. Are you kidding me? Yeah, we don't have any, the places I go to are all Candlepin lanes. There's no 10-pin around. And obviously the machines in the back are completely different than a 10-pin league, like a 10-pin lane. Oh, wow. Oh, that was going to go too. So you couldn't really do it, at least with one camera. You couldn't do simultaneous. And 9. He's at 50 through 6 right now. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it'd be kind of fun to do. Nine for a 59, just to show the vast difference between the two games. Like, although they're so similar, there's just so many differences too. Yeah, it was weird seeing your face. Like, I know kids grow up a lot, like, over the summer, but both you and your brother look so much older. I didn't know if it was just because I haven't seen your face in years. Just off the head pin there. There we go. Scott, this is called Candlepin bowling, and it is the best kind of bowling there is. New England's variation on 10-pin bowling. Never really found its way outside of New England, but you know, it's pretty much what we do here in the northeast corner of the United States. Hey, nice to see you too, Tom. Nice to see you too. Yeah, 248. Oh man, great try on that. 238's pretty good. That's better than I've ever done 10-pin bowling. $10 for 87. Make sure, just double check with his. Yep, 87 it is. Oh, that sounds so nice. Oh, I'm jealous. I like water when I go into it to be nice and warm. Like 80 degrees is good. Nice ball there. No, I get that. I get that. So scoring is almost the exact same as 10-pin, with first ball being a strike with 2 bonus balls, second one being a spare with 1 bonus ball, and third one is just total pinfall. And it's just be a 10 if you get them all down. Which obviously you can't get a 10 in 10-pin because it would be a spare. But other than that, it's the exact same scoring-wise. So 300 is still the maximum score if you throw 12 spares in a row, or 12 strikes in a row, I mean. That's just never going to happen, though. Bill's Mafia. What's going on, buddy? The strikes are just super hard to get. As you can see, like they're hitting the pocket great and not getting strikes out of it. This is a spare game more than anything else. Oh, just missed there with a 9. All right, let me add up some stuff because I haven't been keeping track of math. 85, 94, 103. Make sure that's what they have too. Excellent. Sitting at a 103 through 8 right now. Tremendous ball right there. I don't think so. But any 200 is incredible to see. I've only seen a single 200 in my entire life. This is game 3 of 5. And they're almost done with game 3, so we got about 2 more full games left to go. It definitely should have gone down. I agree wholeheartedly there. Great ball. That's crazy, isn't it? Anytime you get to see a 200, like you don't forget that. Oh man, that is some god awful wood there. He did the right thing there, going to try to cap it. 121 now through 9. I bowled against a guy who threw a 200 against me, Steve Walker. And I was getting nervous just being up there with him when he was bowling that well. I can't imagine actually throwing a 200. Rob finished that with a 128. There we go. 128 to 87. Here we go. So he won that game by, let's see, 13 more than that is 38-41. So that gives him a plus 41 minus 8 is 33. Up by 33 right now. Yeah, great game, huh? Well, I mean, for the most part now, I almost never bowl when I'm not recording it. Unless I'm just bowling with friends, and then it wouldn't count anyway. Like if I'm just like hanging out and they want to go bowling, I don't generally record that. But even then it wouldn't count, because it's got to be in a league or some sort of sanctioned event. And generally, if I'm bowling with friends, the lemonades are flowing, and I probably won't be able to throw a 200. Oh, -1 there. And just a 6. It went in the gutter, came out. Yep, no problem. I mean, you guys are the official scoring, but yeah. Yeah, exactly. Bowling a 200 is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Oh, there you go. Yes. That most of the pro bowlers that I know and most of the pro bowlers that I record probably have never thrown a 200 in their life. And it's that hard. All over the head pin with nothing to show for it. There you go. Nice spare. I mean, one thing, Tanya, you got to remember, I'm not a pro bowler by any stretch of the imagination. I can be a good bowler, but there's some guys that you'll see me record that are just on a different level than me. You watch Josh Daly, you watch, I don't even know who else. Like, there's just a bunch of great ones out there. Oh, look at that. There he goes. I don't think he wants to sit down right now, but nice half. Go show Facebook all, and then that's what he's got right now. Ignore my chicken scratch because I have no good handwriting whatsoever. I am not bowling today, Nick. No, I'm just here recording these guys. I think a 200 in Candlepin is much more impressive than a 300 in 10 pin. Yeah, like, wow. Wow, what a try. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, was all over that for the 10. Come on now. Oh, it's coming up. It's going to hit it. All right, there's a big split there, but plenty of wood to work with. Oh, wait, maybe? No. Yeah, you basically do have to get a mark almost every single box. You can probably go one box without getting one if you, you know, throw enough strikes in there, but it's just almost impossible. All over the head pin, right in the pocket where he should be. And plucked a single one. $6. That one went in the gutter, he says. I was pretty sure that had gone in the gutter. No, so, I mean, a perfect game is still 300, but we have our own version of a perfect game, which in 10 pin you would call a clean game, and that is where you don't leave a single pin standing. So it could be, the score could be as low as 100 if you get all 10s, but generally it's a little over 100 is what it ends up being. 10s and spares. Yeah, so the minimum is 100, but it could be anything. I've been told that's called a clean game. What is this sport? I don't really speak that language, but hopefully you can understand me. This is called Candlepin bowling, and it is the best kind of bowling there is. It is basically New England's variation on 10-pin bowling. And even that, I've only thrown one Candlepin perfect game in my entire life, one time.
Very much.
And even that was a very impressive day. I believe that game was like a 130 something, if I remember right. I was very happy to have that at that point, but that's the only time that's ever happened to me. Yeah. I knew what you meant. And that's much more attainable, you know? Like, it's still not easy to do, but it is a feat that can actually be done. Unlike a 300, which will never happen. $74 through 6. Just off the head pin. That did not miss by much at all right there. $7 for 81 right now. Nope. Pins are falling down before they even throws a ball. They're scared of them. They're scared of the damage that he's going to bring. Wow. He's definitely not getting the same action that Rob Brown is right now. Ooh. He's all over it. He's hitting where he should hit it. He just doesn't want to go for him. Got a 90 through 8 though. Couple more marks here. Get him back into the overall game. There you go. Just the head pin. Oh my God. I think the better way to have played that would have been like inside. But either way. Yep, gets an 8 for 98 through 9. Great ball. Again, some weird wood right there. Just go around it, it should be okay. Yeah, great ball, right? No, that piece of wood was a tough piece of wood. The only way to hit it was to go right around it. Yeah, they switch lanes every 5 frames. So they'll do 5 frames on one side, 5 frames on the other. Here we go. This is what we got going on so far for this match. Finished with a 107. There we go. Let me see. Obviously those scores aren't official, but that's what I've got written down at least. Yeah, Candlepin, generally we do 5 frames at a time and switch back and forth between the lanes between 5. Yep, that's correct. Yep. When there's 2 people on the lanes, it makes, more sense. But with just a 1v1 match, it's just the way it looks. It looks a little funny. Home bowler is generally the one who bowls second. That way they can see what they're up against, what they need to get. That's the way I like to do it, at least. 7 for a 50. Just going back to what Tanya said earlier. Riverwalk is kind of known as one of the harder lanes, so the pins don't fall as well here as other places. I'm not bowling again until Tuesday. I will be recording a match tomorrow night, or tomorrow during the day. Chris Curley, I'll be covering his match. But I won't personally be bowling until Tuesday night. No, there's no lanes of this at all down in the south, unfortunately. This is pretty much just a northern New England thing and Atlantic Canada, basically. If you want to drive to Ohio, you can go. There's one place in Ohio. That's a lot easier than driving all the way to Boston, that's for sure. Well, on Tuesday nights, we have our best bowler in Rich Lottie bowl first. And that's just the way he likes to do it. He likes to bowl first. CJ, that's what I've been saying for years now. Open up a place. I really think Florida would probably be the better place to start. You're getting a place down in South Carolina? Nice. Whoa, that was loud. Because we get a lot of people retiring down to Florida after living in New England. Yeah, California might take off a little bit too. Around here, everybody retires to Florida. So this is a great game for older people too, because the ball is so light and so easy to use. There you go. 6 and another, they say. So either it's going to start here and work its way slowly south, or just start something right in the deep south. You know, once that 10-pin ball's... Wow. Wow, he's making a comeback for it. He's at 100 now. And Rob Brown wins it. Woo! With a 109 to 107. If I have my math right, 109, 107, yes. That was a crazy finish, Rob. Nice job. After he throws this ball. Look at that. Unbelievable. Here we go. Sorry, let you see him. There we go. Look at this finish. 52 pins in 3 boxes. That is a great half right there. So it's not a spare on the third ball, it's just a 10 on the third ball. A spare, you get 1 bonus ball, and a 10 you don't. So it's still, yes, strike on the first one, spare on the second one, same exact as 10 pin. And the third ball is the only thing that's different where you get no bonus balls, but it's just total pinfall. Yeah. I mean, it's not really that much different than 10 pin, other than obviously like the size of the ball and the size of the pins. Like scoring is basically the same. And it is so much more difficult than 10 pin. Like I've said before, the pro bowlers in this only average about 120. Yes, certainly more challenge. A lot of learning how to make spares too, because this is a spare game. More than anything else, learn how to use the wood, the live wood that's still on the lane. And I think it's a lot of fun. Thank you for the share, Doc Nasty. I appreciate it. More people should be sharing it. 240 people is not enough people watching right now. Especially for the insane finish we just had from Rob Brown. I will not be coaching after Max graduates, no. This will be my last year for coaching bowling. I assume I'll just be doing something else Saturday mornings. Rob seems pretty excited. Oh, that's the worst right there. 43 through 4 is what I have for them. So they do have 10-pin lanes around here, but generally you're going to see more Candlepin than 10-pin. Nice strike. Nice way to sit down right there. Sit on a strike. Yeah, the deadwood can also screw them, absolutely. So like in Amesbury where Riverwalk Lanes is, this is just a Candlepin house. And then there's another one called Game Time that is 10-pin and Candlepin. They have both, one side and the other. But generally that's not really considered like a tournament style house. It's more a place you bring your kids to, and they go in the arcade and they have like, you know, they have fun. They bowl on that because normally they would just bowl, if there were more bowlers here, one would be on 4, one would be on 3, and then they would switch. And then they would switch because one lane might be better than the other. So say, like, you know, one person says lane 3 is better. There's not fair. So that's why they switch back and forth. Does Ryan work down in, he works at the one in Tewksbury, right? Wamsit Lanes, is that correct? Yeah. Yep, that is also 10-pin and Candlepin, I believe. I'm not bowling today, Drew, sorry. Nope, this is just me recording today. Just recording these two guys. Riverwalk Lanes is real close to my house, so it's really easy for me to drive over here. Kind of a last minute thing to do. I'll be bowling next on Tuesday. If you want to watch me bowl, Tuesday night, 7 o'clock, I'll be recording live, and I'll be bowling in that league. So this place, the lemonade stand here, isn't actually a part of Riverwalk Lanes. No, this is not a league today. This is called the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour, and it's a professional league scratch, one-on-one. But anyway, going back to the lemonade stand here. It is a club next door, so you can go over there and get very cheap lemonade, and you can still smoke inside there, believe it or not. It's one of the few places in Massachusetts that you can still smoke inside. Okay, let me show these scores for this game. Here you go. Hold on. So this is a very old school bowling alley, and believe it or not, like 1 has its own lane, and then 2 and 3 share one, and 4 and 5 share one. So here the lanes the ball returns are just on the outside rather than in the middle. It's a very strange thing. Like 1 and 8 have their own ball returns. I don't know why that's the case. If the owner of the bowling alley were here, he could explain it. But just back, like this bowling alley was built in the 1920s. So way back when, that was just the way they did it. I am also keeping score, yes. I'm trying. Keeping score, announcing, reading comments. It's not easy to do, just so you know. Jeff Little's here. Nice. Gotta love seeing Jeff showing up. Oh, there you go. Nice spare. Like, I'm not the official scorekeeper. Like, they're keeping their own score. But obviously, I'd like to know like what's happening and how people are actually doing. So that way I have, I can tell you guys like what's going on. You guys can see the score sheet without me taking it from them, because there's no electronic scoring here at all. Like most places at least have the, I will tell them that. Most places have like the CompuScore type effect, but not this place. Pencil and paper. It is 100 years old. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. It's going to be a little beat up after 100 years. Yeah, it was built in the 1920s. I don't know exactly when, but it is very close to 100 years old. My grandfather used to work here as a kid, and he was a pin boy back in the day. So he would sit back there after people bowled and reset the pins for them. Yes, it still has very much that old school feel. You walk in here and you know this is a bowling alley, you know? I don't know what the word further means. Well, I mean, you still got to take care of the lanes. You know, you still got to refinish them once in a while. The owner here, Mark Ritchie, does a great job keeping up, you know, keeping up the lanes and everything. Reminds me of Lucky Strike. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Well, the smoke and the fights are next door over at the lemonade stand. Didn't we just go over that? I think a bucket of lemonades is still like $10 next door. Yeah, Frank, I wish this were in more places so that way more people could see it, you know? But that's what I'm here for. I'm here to show it off to everybody. Get more people to watch. I love Candlepin bowling and I want you guys to love it too. If it's not obvious that I love Candlepin bowling, but how much I I do it and show it off. Wow, great ball from Rob. Just no luck. Gotta hit the head pin. Next time you come up to New England, Frank, make sure you give it a try. Yeah, absolutely, Shane. You let me know when. Yep, come up to Academy, meet me on the Tuesday night. Would be great. It'd be a lot of fun. Tell you, the Boston area is great. I don't recommend coming up this way in the winter. Like, you guys don't want to deal with the snow and the sleet and everything. Just come up here during the summer. Check out the beaches. It's great. Unless you like skiing. Then you can come up here and go skiing too. Was that good, Rob? Yeah, okay. Making sure that one was a little on the edge. Cape Cod is good, but I've never been there. I've never been to Cape Cod. That's what I've been told. Max has been there, my son. He goes on vacation there every year with one of his friends. Plenty of places to go snowmobiling around here. Last box I thought was an 8. No? That was a 9? There we go. 82 right now. So with a triple, he will keep it close. Strikes are not very common in this. This is definitely more of a spare game and a 10 game more than anything else. Oh, I've been to Goffstown many times. Gettysburg. Welcome, welcome. But this is the last box of the day. Last frame. This will be the last ball. I'll give you guys all the scores and say my thanks and my goodbyes and stuff. And just missed it for a 5. 87, so that's 13, 23, 32, he wins that one. You what? 88, okay. Oh yeah, you're right. It's because of that one that I messed up before. So plus 33, so Rob wins by 10. So, final scores. We have Rob winning by 10 pins. 10? That's what I have. That doesn't mean I'm right, but here you go. A good score is 100, Celeste. If you can get 100, that's basically a really good score. But anyway, guys, I want to thank everyone for watching today. Whether you gave gifts, whether you just shared it, whether you liked it, even if you just watched, it's fine. I love having you guys watch more and more Candlepin bowling. It's great. But anyway, I'll be here tomorrow too. I will be recording at noontime, I believe. Chris Curley, I'll be up in Concord, New Hampshire. But anyway, until then, have a great day.